Alright, so today we're going to be doing the spreadsheet and kind of going over some things. The first was to change the name of the sheet, and that's just down here. You just double click it and type whatever you want, and then you click off. You just click in any cell. Next is calculate the class's mean score for each year of the air test. So you can see the years are up here. So to calculate the mean, you're simply just going to highlight one whole column, and then just make sure it's in the yellow down there and hit average, and then the average, this formula will come up, and then you just hit in. Oh, whoops, sorry, down a little too far. Highlight again. You actually don't want to highlight the yellow column because it's actually going to insert your formula in there. So we'll just insert the average, 45 or 425.2, and then to get that all the way over, just take that little dot and scrape it over, and it's actually going to create the average for, you can see cells D2 to D26, so that's in this column. So it's actually just taking your formula and moving it across. So the next step is check the decimal places if the means they aren't calculated the nearest tenth. So in the means, it looks like all of them are already at the nearest tenth. To change them, you could simply just go here to decrease and here to increase the decimal places. And the next step is to insert a spark line for each student in column H. These little line graphs will help provide a visual of each student's performance over time. One has been created for you in cell H2. Oh, looks like they're already all on there for some reason. So we actually, well, instead of deleting them all, we'll just go create new ones. So you just highlight this, and you're going to go to Insert, Function, and Google Sparkline. Okay, and hit Enter. It will create the Sparkline. And you can just, oh, I didn't think I grabbed it right there. You can just drag the formula all the way down to the end, and that creates a sparkline for each student in column H. Our next step is to sort the class's scores from lowest to highest scale score according to their 2016 scale score. Be cautious to ensure that each student's scale scores from 2013 to 2017 don't change and that your mean scores remain at the bottom of the spreadsheet. Okay, so we're going to highlight all of this. Actually, and include the spark lines because we want them to move with the students. We don't want to highlight the means because we do not want them to change. We're just changing where each of these rows is going to align. So after that, we're going to go to data, sort range, and then advanced range sorting options. It has a header row, and then we're going to arrange by, I believe, 2016. Yes, 2016. And then we can sort. And then there is that. So now the data is arranged and from 2016, what was it? Highest scale score according to their 2016 scale score. Oh, lowest to highest, excuse me. So there is that. High scale, obviously in dark green, the lowest in dark red. I don't know. It looks like it's already been formatted. I just copied it out of the thing, but anyways, I'll just continue to show you. Create conditional formatting. Oh, yes, it'll do. Oh, whatever. So we'll go to conditional formatting, and these where it shows you all the values, but we can just remove all these rules and we can do them all over again because I don't know why they're on there. But all right, the first one, limited 290 to 380, dark red fill with white text. So we're going to add a rule. Oops, sorry, not for that. We have to highlight our data first. So we're going to highlight just the numbers on this one. So format cells, if it is greater than, what was it? It was range from 290 to 380. So we need, oh, we could just do equal. Oh, wait, no, can't do that. Is in between. That's what we're looking for. 290 and 380. And then it is a dark red fill with white text. So we're going down here. Let's do, that looks like dark red. And that looks like white. And we're just going to hit done. And it's going to apply that rule. So, oh, I don't know why it still has that. That's interesting. Should be. That's between 290, 380. There we go. I'm not really sure why it just had that one. Alright, that's more like it. Dark red with the white text. Alright. Now our next is 381 to 399. So once again, I shouldn't have clicked off of that. Should have just left that highlighted. So 381 to 399. And that is going to be light red fill with dark red text. So we're going to go up here to the light red fill. Text is going to be dark red. And we're going to hit done. And that should apply that to... Oh. It looks like I got rid of my first rule. Oh, technology can be a pain. In between, we say 290 and 380. And that is the dark red with the white text. There we go. I must not have hit done or something. It got rid of the first one. So the next is 400 to 428. So in between 400 and 428. And that is yellow fill with dark yellow text. So yellow fill with dark nasty yellow text. We're going to make sure to click done on that one. Green fill with dark green text is 429 to 449. So back down in between 429 to 449. I already forgot what it was. Green fill with dark green text. So it's already got the green fill. Let's get the dark green text in there. Make sure we click done to save it. And last 450 and up. So instead of in between, we're going to choose greater than 450. And that's dark green fill with white text. So we want to go to the dark green, make sure we fill it in with white, and click done. Got all those at the bottom because the scores are ranged from lowest to highest. And that's how you do conditional formatting. And then we're going to create a chart to include the Mount Union School and state mean scores. Make sure your chart includes the appropriate title, 5 years, data labeled, and data source. So with Mount Union School and the state mean scores. So take this right here. And we are going to insert a chart. Actually, excuse me, we don't want to do that. Okay, how do we get rid of you? Take these, and we're going to move them over here. And then we're going to take these and then we're going to move them over here. The reason for this being because we, oh, whoops. Did not work. Reference to, oh, because it was the formula. We can just type in the numbers. It's not the end of the world. Oh, whoops, sorry. Excuse me. 425.2, 426.6. It just can't move the formula because it doesn't have anything to go off of above here. So that is why that happened. 428.0. For 26.6 again and 425.7. Let's see if I remember those. 426.6 and 425.7. Okay. So now what we can do is take this data. Now we can insert a chart. Now it's going to give us more of a graph with more information. Let's make sure we have what we need in it. Include the Mount Union school and state mean scores. Make sure your chart includes an appropriate title, 5 years data labeled, and 2 data sources labeled. So 500, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years data. I don't know why the IEP or I don't need that. So if we just delete that, and now we it's gonna have a blank hole in there, isn't it? Well, we don't want student ID number there. So let's just edit the chart. UMU means and Ohio means. Should be able, I figure we should be able to get rid of that column, but if it doesn't, then we'll just have to deal with that space being there. Keep it as a bar chart. What did it say? It said to have 5 years of data, 2 data sources labeled. Okay, so it's got your data sources, UMU means, Ohio means, it's got the 5 years of data. Appropriate title, has the appropriate title. Just can't figure out, that's access titles. Got the chart title. Oops. Horizontal, vertical access title. That would be the scores. And this would not be the student ID on the horizontal axis title. This would be the years. And then, we could reverse the axis order. That would make it a little bit more pleasant to the eyes. That way student ID is in the front. Yeah, that looks a little better. And there you go. And lastly, just submit the screencast. So thank you for watching. Sorry that some of the things on here were already done, it looked like, because there's a graph down here as well. So I'm not really sure why that happened, but oh well. Got everything we needed, so got the title, 2 data sources, UMU Ohio, and they're both labeled in color. So thank you.